You thought she would be with you forever. You thought that she'll keep loving you and being loyal to you. But you've taken her for granted, and have not been giving her what she deserves in a relationship. Maybe you simply didn't see her value until she was ready to leave. It's a great component you found out this earlier than it's too late. Don't fret. Her luggage would possibly already be packed, however you may nonetheless do something positive about it. In this video, I will give you 10 signs that a good woman is done with you and what you can still do about it. 1. She has built a bubble. A good woman doesn't just take the decision to quit on her man lightly. But when she decides upon it, then you can bet your life she's going to leave. But it's not always possible for her to leave right away. For example, she might feel like she has too much to lose or that she has nowhere to go. Then she'll keep herself sane by building a bubble and staying there until times get better for her. That is to say, she creates a wall round herself and shuts out the whole thing outdoor of that wall. You can tell this when she's not easily affected by the things that used to bother her. For example, maybe you used to get into fights all the time whenever you got home drunk. But now she just shrugs and carries on as if she didn't see anything. 2. She shuts down. This is similar to her bubble except that it's more like a hard metal shell. She pulls down this metal shell when you're having a confrontation. When you ask her to talk because you know something's wrong, she shuts down. She won't say whatever due to the fact she's afraid which you could justify yourself all over again and now no longer concentrate to her. She won't say whatever due to the fact she's afraid that when she says something, her anger toward you will slowly taper down, and he or she doesn't need this. She desires to continue to be irritated at you due to the fact it's her motivation to go away you. Ultimately, she won't say whatever due to the fact she's achieved it frequently with inside the beyond and not anything has changed. 3. She doesn't get jealous anymore. Even if you seem bored with each other, you'll know a girl is still in love with you if she still gets jealous when you're with another girl. If she used to get jealous loads and he or she now doesn't provide a unmarried rattling who you with or what time you pass home, she's done. To her, she as an alternative recognition on herself then waste every other 2 disturbing approximately you with a person else. 4. She doesn't come to the rescue like she used to. Your girl is one of a kind. She used to be there for you all the time, even during her busiest days. She used to happily meet up with you after work after telling her how stressful your day was. And if you needed money, she'd happily give you a few dollars to help you out. Now, she doesn't even rush to consolation you although she's simply at domestic looking Netflix. She abruptly has no cash to lend you either. She might also additionally nevertheless be around, however she's essentially achieved with you. 5. She's become a brand new person. She has reinvented herself, from her routine to hairstyle to hobbies, and even her taste in music and movies, too. While this happens to anyone in a healthy relationship, what makes this different is that you feel you're not with her in her journey. She doesn't can help you recognize she's getting a haircut and he or she doesn't percentage her new pursuits with you. A lady who's performed with you will need to be a one-of-a-kind model of herself whilst she's nonetheless in love with you. It's her manner to detach from you if breaking apart remains tough to do. 6. She'd grab any chance to be away from you. A good woman is sometimes too kind to break your heart, so even if she wants to leave you, she'd find it hard to actually make it official. However, you can tell she's emotionally checked out if she used to be clingy but now she wants to be away from you. She'd grasp at any invitation, even from the humans she doesn't sincerely like, simply to now no longer spend the night time with you. She'd go to her own circle of relatives extra regularly too, even supposing they now no longer sincerely that close. 7. She sets clearer boundaries. Gone are the days when your relationship motto was, "What's yours is mine, what's mine is yours." She now demands that you respect her space, her privacy, and her emotional boundaries. She wishes you to sense that you re-separate human beings due to the fact now no longer most effective is that this healthy. She is additionally seeking to rebuild her feel of self, the self she had earlier than you had been together. She is likely doing this to put together each of you whilst she is sooner or later geared up to interrupt up for good. 8. She has become passive in the relationship. Usually, a good woman is proactive in a relationship. She usually does the planning, the relationship maintenance, the housework, and other things that are needed for a relationship to work. Women typically locate it difficult now no longer to care and to get lazy in according so while she does emerge as passive, particularly if she reveals the alternative symptoms and symptoms on this list, she is now no longer going to live a lot longer. 9. She stops trying to impress you. When a good woman is in love with you, she'll try to become better so you'll be happy that you're in a relationship with her. It doesn't automatically mean that she just needs validation from you, it's because she's inspired to be better so you'll both be happy. When an excellent female is accomplished with you, she thinks she is already properly sufficient and that it is unfair that she is doing her excellent and yet, you aren't installing the attempt to be an excellent partner. You can inform that is going on while she stops doing the matters that made you happy, and while she stops being concerned approximately what you consider her. 10. She's not scared of hurting you. When a good woman loves you, she's willing to do anything to protect you and make you happy. But when she's over you, she doesn't give a damn. In fact, she wouldn't stop herself from saying hurtful things to you. That is due to the fact she thinks it is unfair that she cared a lot approximately you however you didn't do the identical factor for her, she is done. She is long passed via her grieving procedure and has now popped out of it with the conviction to prioritize herself regardless of what. She'd say what she wants to say even if she knows it could hurt you. She'd do whatever she wants, she's done being good and being the responsible one, and she's not afraid to show it to you. 11. She doesn't go out of her way to make you happy. Of course, when someone is done, they won't do much for their partner. But when a good woman is done, she'd show you just how done she is. An accurate girl offers all her love while she nevertheless believes the connection is really well worth it. But while she realizes it is hopeless, she won't for being first-rate simply to hold the connection afloat, she could display she is checked out. No more surprise gifts, no more massages, no more dinners cooked with love. She's now focusing on her happiness more than yours. That's the biggest sign a good woman is done with you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.